What's up, guys? Steve here. Got another Toys of My Childhood video featuring G.I. Joe. This is going to be the year 1985. Like I said in other videos, I've done 83, 84, or 82 and 83. I did 84. This is 85. All my figures, 99.9% of them are complete. And when I say that, I mean it's got all the weapons, accessories, and also all the file cards. And I'm not showing the file cards. I showed them in the first video, but I'm not showing them in the second or all these videos afterwards. And the reason why is because I'm actually putting them in a binder, and I'm working on that. I didn't want to take them all back out of the binder and to do the videos, so when I get it done, I'll show that, show the binder as well when it's complete. But anyway, so we'll get started. G.I. Joe was rocking and rolling in 1985. I was a big 10 years old. Life was good, The cartoon was out and it was in full swing. Comic book was out. The toy line was out. You go to the toy store, and I remember going to Toys R Us or Toys Plus and just seeing aisles. I'm talking a whole aisle dedicated to G.I. Joe. Vehicles just packed in there. I mean, it was something to see. I showed my son. I found a picture online, and I showed my son the toy aisle. I think it was for Toys R Us in '86 or whatever. But he was just amazed by it. Because you go into a Toys R Us now, I mean, it's so weak. I mean, it is pitiful. I mean, it's so pitiful. I do believe that we had the best toys. We were fortunate, and because my son got into G.I. Joe, 2 or 3 years ago. We bought him the figures, and the figures were awesome, but you go to buy a vehicle, like we bought the Pit. And he couldn't even play with it while before it broke. I mean, it was just cheap, and that's a shame, because our toys, we played with them, and a lot of these figures are still my original figures, and they lasted. So anyway, we'll get started here. Here's G.I. Joe Airtight, which was the environmental soldier with the hose, backpack, and his gun. And guys, if you're looking for parts or like the hoses and these bags and stuff like that, go to or the screws, the rubber bands for the figures if they break. Go to smalljoes.com, and they've got everything, blister packs, whatever you need to keep your stuff in. So I just like putting them in the bags because I still put them in the cases for now. So, alright, here's G.I. Joe Alpine, which was the mountain trooper. Backpack, got his pick, got his grappling gun, and also got the hook, or his grappling hook, with also the original rope on it, and his machine gun there in the bottom. Now this is the year too that you started seeing a lot of figures have a lot of accessories. They had a lot of hoses and axes and just different stuff. So here's Barbecue with the backpack, his fireman's axe, his hose, and also the nozzle that's always lost. So there's it. And we got let's see here. We got Bazooka, which was the second missile soldier. Zap was the first one. This is the second one. Zap was in 82, 83. Here's the backpack and also the rocket launcher. Then you got a G.I. Joe crankcase. He was the all-striker driver, complete with his rifle and helmet. And we got G.I. Joe Dusty. He was probably one of my favorites. just for his camouflage pattern, you know, is the thing off his helmet. Backpack, I liked his gun. And also, if you can see it, there we go. Hope you can see. You see the little bipod right there? That's always almost missing. That's why you'll pay a little bit more for this figure here because of the bipod. Then you got G.I. Joe Flint, complete with a backpack and a shotgun. Always liked him as a kid. You got Footloose. He was another one of my favorites. Probably because he looked like a soldier. You know, I liked his helmet with the, you know, the camouflage, the leafing and stuff on the helmet. You know, he's got the backpack, got the rocket launcher, and also the strapped machine or M16. And also, if you buy these, always look at the weapons because a lot of times the straps are broke or disconnected, so you want to watch those. And we got Frostbite, which he was the snowcat driver. He was a favorite of mine, and the reason why was because of his gun. I liked the M16 with a big old scope on it. So he was always one of my favorites. And now here is probably the rarest G.I. Joe, and I'll tell you why, and I'll show you a picture why. This is heavy metal. This is the Mauler driver. He's 99.9% complete. Got his rifle. The strap is included. But the reason why he's 99.9% because this damn microphone right there. You see the little hole right here? There's a microphone that makes this the rarest G.I. Joe of them all. And here's the reason why. There it is. He's hard to find, real hard to find. And a lot of time it's duplicated. It's a counterfeit, so you got to watch it. The reason why it's hard to find is because whenever you when he was packaged, the microphone was not packaged in the same seal package like this. They fit you open up the Mauler. You know, a lot of time the gun and the file card was there. But the microphone, for some reason, from rumor has it, was that it was packaged with some parts for the Mauler. So as little as it was, a lot of times it was lost. I know when I opened mine up, I never saw it. So I'm sure that happened to a million kids probably. But you're going to pay on the upward almost $200 for this figure. You know, I bid on. I'm gonna eventually get the microphone. I've bid on it and came about that close to getting it, and either got outbid at the end, or it got to a point where I didn't feel comfortable paying that much for it. So that's my heavy metal story. And here's another one that's got a story. I'll show you the original that I've got. You know, growing up, I had a USS Flagg. I had the big aircraft carrier, and then later on, at a yard sale, my mom found another USS Flagg. So I had two USS Flaggs, same time. And anyway, I remember as a kid, that night we turned around, we put the USS Flagg Christmas. Boom, there it was, happy. Put it together, but then I realized something was wrong. So just kind of look real close at this figure. See if you see what's wrong. It's got two freaking right arms. From this point down, it's another right arm. I've never seen another figure like that. So I don't know how rare it is. I don't know what it is. But I was madder than hell as a kid because I had a freaking deformed USS Flagg keel haul. And I was mad. But he was complete. So I held on to him. You know, later on I'm probably going to get another arm just to put it in the bag with him. But I'll keep him like this because this is mine, you know. And I did go and I did order another one. Now, if you look at the difference, one's got a patch on his arm and the other one doesn't. This right here is actually a melloway version that came a little bit later. So I got both of these. I'll get another arm eventually, so I'm okay with it now. All right, got Lady J complete. Got her camera, got her backpack, and also her gun, whatever, javelin, I guess you want to call it. So there's Lady J. Got here's Quick Kick, another one of the ninja type figures that came out. I always liked him. There's his nunchucks, also his sword and his backpack. So always liked Quick Kick. I know he was one of the ones that got killed in the comics that shocked everybody. I think it was him and Clutch and some other guys. Can't recall who all died. I think Bazooka might have been one of them. Doc, I think, was one. But I don't have the Sergeant Slaughter, 84 or 85 Sergeant Slaughter, so that's one I've got to get. Next one is Shipwreck. He's become like a cult favorite, I guess, if you want to call it. A lot of people like Shipwreck. He's complete. Got the parrot with all, with the part that fits on his wrist. Got his hand pistol, but also the wrist strap. He's also got his little star weapon, boarding hook, I guess you want to call it. I'm looking in the guide that's helping me out on some stuff I don't remember. But there he is. Paint's good. You'll pay a little more for this figure right here. He's pretty hot here recently. Here's Toll Booth, which is the bridge layer driver, complete with his sledgehammer. Never really liked this one here. I didn't like the way he looked. Helmet cocked on his head a little bit. I didn't like him. Then I'll show you this one right here. There's another. There's the 85 Listen and Learn tripwire, or Listen and Fun tripwire. It actually came with a cassette. You'll pay some bucks for that one right there. So eventually I'll get this one here. So just thought I'd show you that right there on some other rare ones. Now we'll get into the Cobras. Here's a Buzzer, one of the Dreadnoughts, complete with his chainsaw gun, his old sling, mace type weapon. There's the accessory pack, one, the blue one, then I've got his original silver one, and his gas tank backpack. Paint's good. Oop, I think I forgot one. Geez, how did I forget one of the Joes? Snake Eyes. This is the second version of Snake Eyes. It's always one of the hot ones right here. It's one of my favorites. Got the Uzi, and also got his sword. The backpack. A lot of times the backpack, the little prongs that the sword fits in are broke, so you got to watch it. He also was packaged with a Timber. Alright, now we'll get going, keep on going. I'm just going to do the Dreadnoughts, all of them. Here's Ripper, complete with his jackhammer. Got the hose, got his backpack, and also his rifle. Complete. A little bit of wear on his facial hair, but he's still good. And then we got, here's Torch, complete with the backpack and also his torch. Then we had the release of one of my favorite Cobra soldiers, which was the freaking Crimson Guard. I still remember the phone call that I got from one of my friends. He called me and was reading me off the file card, and I won't ever forget the part where it talks about, that the Crimson Guard could be living next door to you and you wouldn't even know it because he's got a Crimson Guard outfit in his closet. But just awesome. I mean, this was just an awesome figure right here. And I know the originals were hot as hell a few years ago before they did the 25th anniversary, because these were the most popular ones right here. I mean, they were just badass. Loved them. But I've got about, I think got about 5 of these. I've got 2 in the case right here. So awesome. Nice. I got 3 in this case right here. So there's the 3rd one. And all of them, the logo on the chest is all good. There's another one here, Cobra eel. This one's got a lot of parts, as you can see, that a lot of times are missing. He's got 2 flippers. He's got a mouth apparatus, a breathing apparatus. I'm sorry. He's got a backpack that's got like a jet propulsion thing that snaps on the bottom. A lot of times it's lost. And then he's got a spear gun. So this one's complete. Got the silver emblem on the chest is good. So he's in good condition. We have the Cobra lamprey, which was the hydrofoil pilot. I've got 2 of these right here. My thing is that on a lot of these vehicles, to me, getting 2 of these makes it complete for me, because the lamprey, there was two pilot spots, on the front. I always thought two was better, so that's why I got 2. Got the original weapon here, strap is intact, and then we got another weapon that came, I don't know where it came from, but it's broke. See how the strap's broke? So, but anyway, I decided to have 2 of them, and that's the way I wanted to do it. So, always a cool. The hydrofoil was a badass boat for Cobra. I used to have one, and I freaking sold it. It still kicked my ass for doing that. Big mistake that I made. Another figure here is probably one of my favorites. Cobra Snow Serpent. I loved this figure growing up. I liked everything that came with him. Had his parachute pack, little mortar, the snowshoes, the backpack. I was a big AK-47 kid. Loved AK-47s. I loved the stock on it, everything. That was just an awesome weapon. So one of my all-time faves right here. I got a couple of these in this box right here. So Cobra Televiper, communications officer for Cobra. Good looking figure. Essential. You need a communications officer. So here's Cobra's. Got the hose. Got his backpack. And also got his little scanner gun that he had. So good figure. And then we've got the twins. Let's see if I can get them right. Let's see, you've got Tomax, which did not have the scar. Emblem is silver, a little bit of wear on it, complete with his gun. And you got Zaymont that had the scar. He's got the gun and also got their little hook that they came with. Another one of my favorites right here. I remember seeing them first in the comic book. I think they were battling on a roller coaster against Flint. But love the twins. The twins were awesome. A couple of Crimson Guard commanders. Would love to get a men on card version of these guys just because they were one of my favorites. But there's actually 2 different scar variations. They've got one that's real dark, like that one, and then they got one that you can barely see. And I've got the one that's actually you can see it pretty good. So, but anyway, that's it right there for 85. Yeah, that's all. That's all the figures. Like I said, I used to have a lot of the damn vehicles, but I ended up selling them about 3 years ago, and it's probably one of the biggest regrets that I had. Just hated it. Wish I never did it. But it was for a good cause, and so be it. But anyway, Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll probably put the 84 video and the 85 video up today. And then probably sometime over the weekend or something, I'll work on the next videos. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. I enjoyed it. You know, I enjoy talking about G.I. Joes because it's one of my biggest likes, you know, growing up. I mean, I just loved them. And so I really enjoy talking about them. So as much as I do comic books. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed them. Talk to y'all later. See ya.